October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a time when we shine a light on the fighters, the survivors, and the courageous journeys of those who face this diagnosis head-on. These are the voices of survival, the voices of strength. Let their stories remind us all of the importance of early detection, the power of support, and the strength that comes from never giving up. Here is a Hot 91 and Now 2.0 Foundation survivor story.
My name is Kim Pender. I'm originally from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and I've been here in Virginia for 34 years. And I'm married with 2 adult grown women now. My husband and I have been married for 37 years. I am a 12-year breast cancer survivor. Yes, I rang that bell, and it's been a journey. It's really been a journey. I was diagnosed in 2012 with stage 2B aggressive ductal carcinoma cancer, and it was on the right side, but it was in 13 lymph nodes, and it was moving fast. 2 years prior to that, my OBGYN and I kept telling her I felt like a little sharp prick in my right breast. And of course, I had been going to her for years, and she would check, and I'd go do a mammogram, then I'd have to go back for a follow-up mammogram, and I got everything from dense breast to drinking too much caffeine to all of these crazy things. Well, they weren't crazy, but it was things that they normally tell women. But for me, I know my body, and I'm also diabetic, so I know when something's not right. And my doctor knew something wasn't right, but at that time, the 3D mammograms that they do now were not available unless you paid out of pocket. Insurance would not cover it. And of course, to get those mammograms, they were $3,000 to $5,000. And so that's why I always tell everyone early detection is key, but knowing your body is the best way. It's so important to me to volunteer and to help women. I go around and I speak at different churches. At my church, Fourth Baptist in Portsmouth, my pastor, anytime someone's diagnosed, he calls or gives them my number to call so that I can try to guide them, because I had a young lady by the name of Frida Bryan. And Frida was an advocate for the American Cancer Society. She was director there. And Frida walked me through everything once I got diagnosed, her and Kimberly Robertson. They worked there, and they called, and Frida stayed on the phone with me all night, the first night, just to tell me what to expect, what questions to ask, what treatments to look at, and all these different things. And to have someone to be able to talk to that really understands, that made the difference. When God saves you and God gives you so much more to look forward to, it changes you. And for me, every time I talk about it, I get healed all over again.
Thank you for joining us today and for standing with survivors everywhere. Join the Hot 91 and the Now 2.0 Foundation on November 2nd at the Passionately Pink and Paint Brunch to support all cancer survivors and thrivers in Hampton Roads. For info, VA, noordinarywoman.com. We are Hot 91, the soul of VA.